Hey guys, James with Torches and Tactical, and today I'm going to tell you about the Wuben G2, and not just the Wuben G2. I'm also going to let you guys know that it is Wuben's 8th anniversary. That means that they are going to, from the 15th to the 31st of March 2024, they're going to have amazing deals like 66% off of the Wuben G2 and many others. One of my personal favorites is going to be the 30% off of the X1, A1, and Wuben L1. So very, very fantastic lights at very, very affordable prices. So if you're interested, go ahead and click on the link down below. Now, getting into the Wuben G2, this is a keychain light from our friends over at Wuben. It's available in a whole plethora of different colors, and this thing will do up to 500 lumens while maintaining a very, very small frame, or very, very small body dimensions, if you will. So in addition to that 500 lumen turbo mode that will shine out to 46 meters with a very wide reflector and 540 candela, this will also give you a 1 lumen moonlight mode that runs for 70 hours, low of 15 lumens, medium of 65 lumens, and a high of 200 lumens. So you have plenty of options for whenever you need light. This is a very nice compact way of being able to carry it and get that light out there when you do need it. On top of that, it is drop resistance rated to 1.5 meters, only weighs a paltry 28 grams, and comes in at 58.5 by 27 by a measly 9.2 millimeters. So very, very cool. And I don't know if I said it earlier, it is powered by an Osram P9 emitter and a built-in LiPo cell. And now, as far as what comes in the package, I'm going to set this down just so I can show you guys everything that comes in here first. Then we can get it all out of the way and focus on how the actual light works. So for starters, it comes in a very cool plastic case. I've had a few of these, and actually we have these cases all over, kind of holding everything. My kids have some Wuben G2s, and they're just all around the house. So what's really cool is you can look on the back here, and it gives you Wuben website as well as their Facebook page. You can get all that information, that all the specifications for the G2 if you go to their site. But inside it does have a very thick foam to keep things protected. But I'm going to get this package out of the way now. And the only other things that it includes are a USB-A to USB-C cable, so you can keep it topped off, because it does have USB-C charging right here. I'll go ahead and zoom in here. It does have USB-C charging. So we'll get the cable out of the way. That is Wuben branded, by the way. And then you have your user manual. Now the user manual will also show you those specifications. So you can see all the specifications. If you want to pause right there, you can. Very simple, very easy to use, but it has the entire user interface, all of that stuff for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way, and we can focus on the light. Now, if you were paying attention earlier, you will notice that I said this comes in at 9.2 millimeters. So 500 lumens from that Osram P9 at a very, very small frame size of 9.2 millimeters. Huge, huge output to size ratio. And I really do appreciate that for something like a keychain light. Now, if blue's not your color, I will tell you right now, they do also come in black. And then there's a very cool, almost like a teal or seafoam green color. Very nice looking, but those colors are also available. Now, one thing that is really, really nice about this is it has a very discreet button as well here. So you can see that W right there. It does nothing if you just press on it, but if you press and hold, that light will come on. And it's a very wide hotspot, but how they design that reflector, let's go ahead and shut this off. How they design that reflector, it does shine out pretty decent as well. So 46 meters for something that is probably about 3 times wider than it is deep. So very cool technology that they're using there. The whole body is 6061 aluminum. You can see the Wuben G2 logo right there. Underneath it, it says light up your life. Here, let's go ahead and zoom in again. Oh, there we go. Light up your life. And then one other really cool thing that they included with this, I was waiting to show you this just until I was ready to talk about it, but they also include a pocket clip. That's so you can go ahead and, if you don't want to use this as a keychain, you can go ahead and clip on this pocket clip just like so. So there's one side, and then we'll push the other. There you go. That loud click lets you know that it is perfectly engaged and it's not going to come apart. So you can go ahead and use this as a regular style pocket clip on a flashlight. So super, super cool. And it's just another way that you're able to utilize the Wuben G2 in any way you may seem fit. If that's not enough for you, using it as a keychain or using it as a regular pocket clip style light, one other thing you can do is you can go ahead and do a quick 90-degree twist of this tail cap. There we go, 90-degree twist, and it pulls right off. That is exposing not only 2 screws. If you ever need to take it apart, I don't know why you would want to, but underneath here there is also a very strong magnet. So you can use it as, here, I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. You can use it as a directional work light. So you can turn it around any which way you might need to go. So very, very cool. Again, I'm super, super thrilled with the amount of different ways that you can carry the Osram P9 powered G2. So I'm going to go ahead and clip this back on now. If you just open your package, it will be a little on the difficult side to get those things lined up, but it becomes second nature in no time. So you can take it off, put it on, super, super quick, super easy. Now, I do want to talk about one other thing that this does. So before we get to the user interface, when I turned it on, you may have seen this little LED indicator right here, and that's because it does have a power indicator as well as a charge indicator. So you do have that LED here, and when your battery is above 90%, that will be blue. If it's between 90 and 40%, it will flash blue. If it's red, that means you're between 40 and 15%. And if it's flashing red, it means you need to go ahead and get to that USB-C cord right now. When you do plug in that USB-C cord, that turns into a charge indicator. So if it's red, it means it's charging, and it'll change over to blue when it is fully charged. That way, there's really no issue in telling where your battery's at or how close you are to being done with your charge cycle. So now, as far as that user interface goes, guys, super, super simple. All you need to do is hold that W button up here again. All you need to do is hold that W button, and that will turn on the light. So right now, we're in 1 lumen moonlight mode. And then if you just want to shut it off, just one quick press. But we'll go ahead and hold it again. So 1 lumen moonlight mode, and then we can press and hold. Now we're at 15 lumens of low. Press and hold again. We're at medium, which is 65 lumens. Press and hold again, and now we're at high of 200 lumens. And from here, if you want to go to turbo, just do that quick double press. There you go. You have 500 lumens from the Wuben G2. So again, one more press will go ahead and shut that light off for you. But now what I want to do is I want to show you guys what this looks like out in the real world. So if you've seen any of my videos before, you'll know the spot that I use. You'll see about 100 meters in the distance, there is that electrical pole. But I want to show you guys what the Wuben G2 with the Osram P9 can do out in the wild. So let's get outside and go ahead and do this. All right, guys, tonight we are out with the Wuben G2, the Osram P9, up to 500 lumens. So let's just get straight into it. I'm going to go ahead and hold that W button down. Now we have 1 lumen moonlight mode. We have 15 lumens for low, 65 lumens, 200 lumens, and now I'm going to go ahead and double press. This is all 500 lumens from the Wuben G2. Again, Osram P9, 500 lumens. Again, one more time, here is 1 lumen moonlight mode, 15 lumens for low, 65 lumens for medium, high of 200 lumens, and a double press. This is 500 lumens from the Wuben G2. All right, and one single press will shut it off. Now, let's go ahead and get back inside. All right, guys, so we went outside and we saw the Wuben G2 in its natural habitat in the dark. So I'm going to tell you guys right now, as far as how wide this reflector is, it definitely has a ton of flood which I really do like as far as a keychain light. Keychains usually aren't my primary source of illumination or light, but when when I'm fumbling around in my car or when it's dark or anything like that, and I just need a little bit of light, flood really, really does work best. I don't really want, if I'm shining at the floor of my car looking for something, I don't want like a 2-inch hotspot and nothing else from like an LEP or something like that. So flood and a decent amount of it is really, really good in that case. So being able to get that from the Wuben where it can very easily attach to the keychain is, in my eyes, a fantastic, fantastic way to represent a brand. I think Wuben with the G2 is one of those lights that if you just look at it, this is a Wuben light. So I really do like the fact that you get so much light from such a small footprint. And then finally, all the different ways you can hold this. You can twist this tail cap off and use that magnet. You can throw that back on. You can go ahead and use that pocket clip or just keep it attached to your keychain. Works very, very well either way you decide to use it. And that plastic spin factor too, I've found myself doing this more often than I will ever admit. So just very, very cool. So guys, if the Wuben G2 is something that you can see yourself using, go ahead and click on the links down below, because again, Wuben is having their anniversary sale between March 15th and the 31st, where you can get up to 66% off of the Wuben G2. And if you decide you want to go another route, they do have other sales as well. They pretty much have their entire site on sale from what I saw. So guys, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you would like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to the channel. And when you subscribe, click on that bell notification, because that will let you guys know when we have giveaways coming up or when we release a new review. So thank you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one.